Thanks. I thought the time to join my ancestors had finally come. Last time I ever stepped foot anywhere near the whale, that's for certain. There's all sorts of strange creatures roaming around there now. What whale? Whale of Shadows. Brothers Silas and I made a pilgrimage here to pay our respects to our family crypt, like we do every year. But this time, I don't know. Whale seems different. Cursed somehow. Shadows have come alive, and there's Yetis roaming the paths, attacking travelers. Your brother, where is he? Silas didn't make it. Largest Yeti I've ever seen tore out of the snow and took a piece out of him with its claws. He fell, dead as a stone, blood everywhere. There was nothing I could do. He was carrying our family heirloom, but it's lost to us now. I can try and recover that heirloom for you. Can you tell me how to get to the Vale? We're taking the main path, but considering how many beasts there are in the Vale, Arundel may know a safer path you can take. He wanders the mountains quite a bit and knows of more hidden trails than there are branches on the Great Oak. His home is southwest of the Great Tree. I'll be on my way to the Vale soon. Thank you. Now that Silas is gone, that heirloom is all I have left to remember my family by. I would appreciate its safe return. Also, if you come across any more Yetis, you might want to collect their pelts once you've done away with the beasts. Conlan, the blacksmith here in town, buys the pelts for a fair price. Auric might be able to make something out of those pelts too. Auric.
Watch me go.
Who's Auric? Did we meet Auric? So, townsperson.
Not a problem.
I
Easy as
think we
goblin
didn't
pie.
meet Auric yet. Or was it the shopkeeper? Alright, what's this little side path here? Maybe we should save, because side paths like this can spell trouble. Or it's just a dead end. Okay. Let's maybe talk to the trader. Maybe he was Auric. Also, this also leads outside of town, but I guess it doesn't really matter which direction we go there. This was the trader, right?
Yes, I'm here.
Come on. Can I please click on the door?
Done.
Okay. No, you're Girth.
Is that all? Watch me go.
Maybe Auric is the guy that lives up here that we haven't met yet. In this tower. Now, who would live in a tower? A goblin! Oh no!
Is that all?
Hey, no sneak up on Weenock like that. Goblin scum! Who are you? Who lives here? Who are you? Me, Weenock. Who you? I'm Misref. Who lives you? Who lives here? Surely this tower can't belong to you. No, tower belongs to master. Weenock only servant. Cleans tower, makes beds, cook tasty food for the master. Okay, so who is your master? Uruk, the master, great wizard. Master is? Weenock serves the master, so one day he can be great wizard too. Okay, so where might I find this great wizard? Master is in study through door. Go in if you want to speak with the master. Weenock not allowed in study. Master keeps powerful magics in there. Books, papers and wizardly things that Weenock not understand. Okay. So a wizard with a goblin as a Auric.
Easy as goblin pie.
Well now, what have we here? It's been a long time since I've guests. Welcome, my name's Auric. What brings you to my humble home? I would like to ask you some questions about the disturbances in the past. Ah, yes, the disturbances. I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you there. I rarely leave this tower for any reason. You see, my studies prevent me from taking an active interest in the affairs of the people of Kuldahar. Their problems are of no concern to me. But you live in Kuldahar. Let's see, you don't give a damn about anyone. I understand you're busy, but could you at least offer some assistance in the way of spells or scrolls? Let's go with the first one. What about the balance? Surely you must see that what happens to the people of Kuldahar will affect you as well. I see you've been talking to that old codger, Arundel, the fool. I cannot for his precious balance or seeking out the mysteries of evil. All that matters to me is my work. What is so important about your work? Everything. Knowledge is the one true source of power in this universe. Everything else is fleeting. I have spent years collecting these tomes and scrolls you see before you. And they are my life's work. Contained within their passages are the clues that may one day unlock the mysteries of an ancient and nearly forgotten arcane lore. What sort of arcane lore? My studies revolve around the arcane lore that deals specifically with the creation of mythals. A mythal is a powerful elven enchantment that is essentially a weave of protective magic and can be cast over a vast area. I've discovered numerous historical accounts of elven mages laying such mythals over an entire city. Interesting, tell me more. The details of the accounts are vague at best. Mages of the old elven kingdoms vanished long ago, retreating to the safety and isolation of the Isle of Evermeet. It seems that all their written knowledge of mythal enchantment has vanished with them. For over a decade I have traveled the realms searching for remnants of this forgotten lore. This is what brought me to Kuldahar. Why do you think the answers are here? Not exactly. While exploring the fabled ruins of Mithranor, I came across an old tattered manuscript buried amid the rubble of an abandoned library. The manuscript made several references to an elven outpost located somewhere within the spine of the World Mountains. Naturally, I came here to find the settlement. Thus far, I've been unable to locate it. Well, if I come across any elven ruins, I'll be sure to let you know. I appreciate your interest. If by some miracle you find these lost elven outposts and happen upon any materials regarding mythals, please deliver them to me here. I'm willing to pay a handsome reward for such a service. Okay, but before I go, I would like to purchase some spells. I see. Well, you've come to the right place. I can certainly provide you with a number of useful spells for your spellbook. Of course, I'm only willing to offer you certain spells. I fear much of the knowledge I possess is beyond your comprehension anyways. Perhaps in the future you may be worthy of such advanced knowledge. Very well, what do you have to offer me at the moment? So, we can buy spells here, we can also identify stuff. And does he sell scrolls or spells directly? That's the question. Also, we can sell this here. Let's do that. I think he sells scrolls. Oh, we didn't actually give back the ring. Okay. But you can see they are laid back with like a green thing if it's something we can learn. So color spray, for example. So dice levels fewer than equal to the caster knocked unconscious for 5 rounds. Do not awaken and strike. 2 greater than they are blinded for 3 rounds. Any other creatures are stunned for 1 round. It's not bad. He could also learn Melf's Acid Arrow. And this is Kype. Let's see what Kampfhammer can learn. Pretty much the same, I think. Identify is not laid back green for Kype, probably because he already knows it. Right? Where's Burning Hands? Does he not sell Burning Hands? Apparently it doesn't sell Burning Hands, okay. What's a good spell for our good old friend Kampfsammler? Because we do need at least one spell for him, because we could cast some spells with him. So Chromatic Orb. So apparently Chromatic Orb is based on the level of the caster in this game. Magic damage. This does seem quite nice, honestly, for a level 1 spell. It actually goes up quite nicely. So let's buy this. Okay, you do get the scroll, so that means you need to actively learn the spell afterwards. I would like to get Magic Missile for Kype. Let's do it. And then let's also maybe sell those hides that we got if he takes them. No, he doesn't. Okay. Not a big deal. It does have some nice magic items, probably. Bag of Holding. We could definitely use that in the future. So,
Yes.
let us try and inscribe those spells. I think it's right magic. Right. Copy the spell to your spellbook. Nice. So he has now memorized this spell. And for you, we can also try casting, writing Magic Missile. Nice. Did it. I think there's a chance to not be able to do this. So there was another thing. We got a potion somewhere. Who has that? Can we? Okay. We probably need to prepare one identify then for that potion. Good.
I'm here. Done.
But it
Easy
still
as
wasn't the
goblin
blacksmith.
pie.
But anyways, let's go to the inn real quick before we go there. To get a bit of a good night's rest. It's the Potter. There it is. Because we can afford it. It's really inexpensive now to sleep at the inn here. Guys, there you are. Going in, goose step to the inn. And then I guess the blacksmith is maybe this guy, maybe it's up there somewhere. I don't know. But there's also this building there.
Right then.
Okay, let's have a rest. Yeah, let's go from on the other end. Mizraf is pretty damaged, but Sora still has all of her healing spells, so let's go for Merchant. Because healing spells are applied automatically before you go to sleep. Because again, then back once you've slept. And so it just makes sense for efficiency to
We go.
heal up. Okay.
Aye.
So about that potion. Do you want to have another? Okay, maybe I need to move the potion actually to Kype. No. Oh, okay. He automatically identified it because his lore skill is high enough. So we didn't actually need to identify it at all.
Ready.
I forgot that that's a thing.
Aye.
So I think you can go along here. That should lead us to the blacksmith, I think. But it should also be possible to go up there or up there. You guys are seeming to have like a conference. Conference. Go in there. Go in there.
Easy as
Mr.
copper
Blacksmith.
and pie.
Welcome, stranger. What can I do for you? Greetings, my name's Misraf. You must be Conlan the blacksmith. I'm Conlan. If you're needing a sharp blade or stout mace, I'm the man to see. Best take advantage while I'm still here. While you're still here? Are you going somewhere? I suppose so. For the skullduggery that's been going on around here, I imagine I'll be not much around longer. I see, so you're planning on leaving town? Ha! I wish that were possible. Southern Pass has long since been snowed in by this damnable weather we've been having lately. Now I hear tell that even the southern route to the 10 towns has been blocked by an avalanche. Mark my words, none of us will last through this winter. We're all done for. I have no intention of dying here. Why is it that you're so ready to lie in your own grave? Huh, not much for me to live for, really. I married passed a few years ago from the fever. And now my son's gone missing, snatched out of his bed in the middle of the night, right out from under my nose. It's just a boy. Sorry, Conlan. Any idea who or what took him? If I knew that, they'd think I'd be standing around here pounding that metal. He just vanished, tell ya. Gone without a trace. Even old Arundel couldn't find a trail, and he's got a nose for such things. Imagine whatever took him will come back for me next. Can't say it'll be unwelcome. Yeah, I've spoken with Arundel. He believes the source of the disturbances may lie within the Veil of Shadows. Veil of Shadows, eh? That doesn't surprise me. Place reeks of evil. Most folks in town avoid it like the plague. Those that wander off in that direction I never heard from again. May I see what you have for sale? That's like a way to change the topic. But I'm not too mad. Let's sell this stuff. Let's keep the crossbow. Let's sell all of this. All of this is goblin memorabilia. And he's paying 50 for the Yeti pelts. That's nice. That's a lot of money actually. And the small shield as well. Dagger, battle-axe. Another dagger. A lot of battle-axes. A lot of goblins were killed. Alright. Let me see what you have for sale. Ooh, plate mail. That's an upgrade. That we can't afford yet, of course. Basically just standard weapons. Ooh, short bow +1 for nearly 2,000. Expensive, but very valuable. And a composite longbow +1. Bastard sword, short sword +1. Braces of defense. Plate mail +1. Ooh, faith killer +2. He has got the good stuff. Jam bag, ammo belt. What's an ammo belt? The shoulder belt is ideally suited for holding sling bullets, darts, arrows, or bolts. Okay. He can also identify stuff, so he's not just a smith. I think he's pretty much an enchanter. However, in the meantime, while we are trading here, how about you have a little look back there? You know, failed. Let's try a second time. Nope. Guess this is probably too hard for us at the moment. We come back later. Okay, so this is the blacksmith.
Right then.
He has no idea what happened to his son, which is bad. Let's look around town a little bit more. Ooh, cows! Oh, I can't talk to them. Oh, wait a second, what is this? Is this a ship?
Watch me go.
Is this a gnome? Oh, hello there. I didn't see you coming. What can I do for you? Who are you? Of course, introductions. How rude of me. Sometimes I just get so wrapped up in my work. Name's Oswald. Oswald Fiddlebender. And what is this place? Why, this ship is my home. This it has been since I crashed here over a year ago. I know. She's not much to look at, but someday I'll have her back in one piece and in the air once more. In the air? You mean this contraption can actually fly? Of course it can. Or at least it could once. You should have seen. It was amazing. It was like sailing on a sea of clouds. She's my greatest invention yet, you know. A flying boat, eh? Why do they build such a strange device? Passes through the spine of the world are fraught with many dangers. Caravans that travel between the Southlands and the Ten Towns must brave not only the treacherous terrain, but all the nasty creatures that inhabit it as well. I simply sought to find an alternative route through the mountains, or, in this case, over them. So, how did you end up in Kuldahar? Yes, well, that's a rather embarrassing story. You see, when I attempted the crossing on the airship's maiden voyage, I was the only one aboard. I had a bit of trouble convincing anyone back in Brinchanda to come with me. Go on, I'm listening. Anyhow, I managed to get the ship airborne and was making excellent progress over the mountains. It really was a magnificent view. The billowing clouds, the snow-capped peaks that shimmered like diamonds in the sunlight. I was so enamored by the beauty of it all, I didn't notice the kind of little outcropping of rock until I was a bit too late. So you hit a mountain. What happened next? Well, the collision ripped the bottom from the ship wide open. The steering mechanism was badly damaged and the ship kind of began to lose altitude. I tried desperately to keep it aloft, but down we came, falling from the sky like a stone. It is by sheer luck that I crashed here in the town of Kuldahar. Lucky indeed. Tell me, what is it you do here? I'm an inventor of sorts. I make things that are meant to improve the lives of others, like the ship, for instance. I also dabble in alchemy. Would you care to sample some of the potions I have concocted? Sure. What sort of potions do you have? I have all kinds. Currently, I'm working on a special brew for the farmers of Kuldahar, something that will help protect the livestock from the bitter cold front that seems to have settled upon the valley. Several farmers were kind enough to donate some cows to serve as test subjects for my experiments. You are feeding experimental potions to these cows. Don't you think that is kind of cruel? Nonsense. I would never hurt these animals. In fact, I've come to think of them as my friends. Besides, without my help, they would all freeze to death. I see. Do you have any potions that we might find useful? Most certainly. I'd be more than happy to supply you with whatever potions you might need. At a fair price, of course. Very well. Let's see what you have. Potion of healing 76. That's not that bad. Invisibility 55. Potion of infravision 102. Freedom 255. Okay. There's a bunch of very interesting stuff here. Especially flaming oil. But other than that, that should be it. Nothing too interesting in here.
Easiest goblin pie.
Cow! I want to talk to the cow. Moo! Okay. Let's find out what that thing over there is. Is that maybe the shrine?
Right
Let's go there. Maybe it's a warehouse. These towns usually have like a localized warehouse where everything can go in. Brother Ferg. Your name's Brother Ferg. You're punished enough. Oh, everyone coming with me. Greetings, weary traveler. Are you in need of aid? Yes, I'm a stranger to this town. Perhaps you could tell me what services I might find here. Of course. What services in particular do you seek? I'm in need of a healer. Then the blessings of the broken god are upon ye. for you stand before the House of the Bleeding Rose. This is a place dedicated to the worship of the Lord on the Wreck, Ilmater. All who are in need of succor are welcome here. Please step inside, or is it succor? I don't know. Please step inside, and revered Sister Kalyana shall ease your sufferings, friend. No thanks. Other services? That's it. Nothing more interesting there. So Ilmater is like a kind of like a Passion Christ's kind of god. He's a healing god. Basically, he helps those that are in pain. But a
Not
Gus.
a problem.